Good day to all of you and welcome to academic year 2021-2022. I am your instructor, Mr. Ramir A. Ilyar, and I'm going to handle our Understanding the Self class. Our first topic is Knowing Oneself, which will give you all the perspective points in answering the question, how much do you know yourself? Naturally, every time we are asked the question, how much do you know yourself? Your basic reply was into the facet of your physical features, some attitudes, and your like and dislike. In this topic, we will going to gain the different perspective of the totality of ourselves in the manner of answering such question, how much do we know ourselves? In order for us to define ourselves better, we must get into look of the following perspective. First is by defining the concept of the self, which will push us to our physical pictures, thoughts, feelings, or emotions, and even our sensations. Second is identifying your strengths and weaknesses, which will send you to the inner core of your capacities, skills, and abilities. The third one, or the last one, is the importance of valuing oneself, which will dig you into your self-esteem. So let's begin our discussion into the defining the concept of the self.
By definition, self is said to be the union of elements, namely body, thoughts, feelings or emotions, and sensations that constitute the individuality and identity of a person. Okay, so now let's discuss the following elements one by one. The body constitutes your physical attributes, your health, and your posture and poise. When we say physical attributes, it refers to your looks, skin complexion, body build, height, color and type of your hair, etc. Naturally, it refers to your actual image that you see every time you are facing the mirror. Your health refers to your body condition. For good health and poor health condition reflects into your physical pictures. Posture refers to the position in which someone holds their body when standing or sitting, and also a particular way of dealing with or considering something. While poise refers to the graceful and elegant bearing in a person, remember that poise can be cultivated as we grow older. Your thoughts refers to the way you think and how you perceive things around you, affect how you feel about them and bring about sensations. Thought simply refers to the cultivation of all our experiences and knowledge that we gain from school or other persons that we dealt with. By then, our perceptions from the different things and persons that we encountered get deeper and broader. These emotions and sensations that you experience prompt you to act and behave the way you do. So when we say emotions, it refers to the natural instinctive state of mind deriving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationships with others. And also, it means instinctive or intuitive feeling as distinguished from reasoning or knowledge. While sensation refers to a physical feeling or perception resulting from something that happens to or comes into contact with the body. It also means to a widespread reaction of interest and excitement. The union of these elements makes up your character or personality and essentially distinguish you from others, meaning that will bear your physical identity. Physical attributes such as height, And skin complexion, as well as psychological characteristics such as temperament, may be inherited from your parents. Some attributes and traits, however, may be brought about by environmental factors. Actually, according to the study, 60% of our attributes and traits as we grow old comes from environmental factors. Some of your traits may be similar to your other siblings or to some of your peers, but no two individuals are exactly alike. For no two individuals can acquire the same experience or knowledge based from their day-to-day existence. Even the twins whose look may exactly be the same, but the experiences and knowledge that they will gain will of course not exactly the same as the other. For that, you are said to be a unique individual, and your uniqueness makes you something more special. Next thing is identifying your strengths and weaknesses. Being aware of how you look, think, feel, and act helps you to know more about yourself, for it will help you more better in interacting with other persons since you are aware of how to present yourself properly with others. You gather more information about yourself when you identify your strengths and weaknesses. In knowing your strengths, you are more empowered to do developmental tasks. Knowing your strengths and weaknesses makes you aware of your potentials and limitations. Thus, you may feel confidence in doing your task for you to know your full capacities, skills, and abilities.
These tasks include your capacity to establish mature relationships with others, emotional independence, and your ability to demonstrate responsible behaviors. When we say mature relationship, it simply means you know how to interact and deal properly into different persons from different generations and different walks of life. Emotional independence refers to the manner of controlling properly your emotions, and demonstrating responsible behavior means your actions compare to the norms of the society wherein you are engaged with. Also, in becoming more aware of your strengths, you are equipped with skills essential in making wise decisions in life. You are able to analyze complex situations logically and sensibly, which means making wise decisions refers to your manner of resolving issues and challenges that you are encountering. So goes with your way of paving the reality of your goals in life. While analyzing conflict situations logically and sensibly refers to your ability to demonstrate the best possible tactics or solution in resolving issues and challenges. When you know your capabilities, you can be more confident in doing your tasks and become more competent in achieving your goals. On the other hand, determining your weaknesses gives you the opportunity to know your limitations or boundaries. In doing so, you can identify situations wherein you can say no. Yes, perhaps you know and you can actually identify your weaknesses. But the next question is, what do you do about these limitations? Becoming more aware of your weaknesses is not the end of self-development. Rather, it is its starting point. You must find ways to enhance your capabilities. Once you are aware of your weaknesses, it does not follow that it will become your weaknesses for life, since we can find different ways to deal with it and make this said weakness to become more or your possible strengths. You must develop your knowledge and skills through better study habits and develop positive attitudes in dealing with life's challenges. Remember that it is understanding yourself that you become more capable of actualizing your potentials to the fullest. Once you believe into yourself that you are capable of doing such you think as impossible tasks or actions, basically, you can do it. Only by trusting yourself makes you leap the bars and hurdles all the obstacles that may come into your way. When you understand yourself, you do not only come to appreciate and value who you are. Understanding yourself also helps you to respect others and relate with them more meaningfully. When you know yourself more, you are empowered to cope well with the demands in school, at home, in your community, or with your relationship with others. Now let's move on to the last perspective, which is the importance of valuing oneself. We came to value ourselves more as we understand ourselves better. For understanding ourselves better can boost our self-esteem, and higher self-esteem makes us confident in doing the different tasks given to us. Self-awareness starts with assessing yourself, but the question is, how do we assess ourselves? We can do this through introspection, or your ability to reflect and think about your own thoughts, feelings, and action. It is essential in understanding and improving yourself, meaning by means of recalling your past actions, experiences, and knowledge gained. So goes with the manner of interaction with other people helps you evaluate, understand, and improve yourself. But aside from your self-assessment, you have to listen and accept positively the feedback you will receive from others, as well as their opinions about you. Listening to the feedback of others is important because it allows you to validate your perceptions of who you are. When you listen to positive feedback, you feel energized and you become more enthusiastic because you are affirmed. Your worth as a person was recognized, and in this way, you feel more confident of yourself. So, listening to positive feedbacks helps in boosting our self-esteem, for we came to know the positive reactions of the different people regarding on their affirmation on our said to be good actions. But the question is, how do we deal with the negative feedbacks, into which we call as criticism? Negative feedbacks are also known as criticism. When you hear criticisms, you tend to get angry and may even deny what others have observed about you. Remember that changing negative attitude is really hard without acceptance, for it is in acceptance that you will come to the point of changing your negative habits and attitudes. Thus, you have to be smart to determine the accuracy of the feedback that you receive from others, which you can do by consulting a trusted friend or classmate. Of course, you need to validate the criticisms of other person. So in order for you to confirm, you may ask your trusted friend the validity of the said criticism. It is really manifested into your actions. Also, you may see your trusted professionals wherein you can share your thoughts and feelings to discuss your experiences. By becoming aware of yourself, you are more equipped to accept yourself and be more open for self-improvement. Also, a deeper understanding of who you are allows you to see your potentials, thus utilizing them to the fullest. Becoming self-aware helps you create your own individuality and promotes wiser decision making when confronted with critical issues in life, such as setting goals, making career choices, and dealing with significant others. Furthermore, awareness of your strengths boosts your self-confidence. Hence, you're able to do what others realistically say that you can do. As your self-awareness increases, so does your sense of security because you trust yourself and you feel secure as to who you are. This in turn promotes your capacity to establish healthy relationships with others. And finally, self-awareness gives you a clearer direction in achieving your goals in life. That's all, class. That will be the end of our discussion, and thank you very much for listening.